how I feel. Listen real close, it seems as though I'm always losing hope when I need it most. Day and night I stay inside like the streets are closed. So every time I see my friends, they look like they've seen a ghost. Lately I've been feeling off balance. It's all X's across the board, but I got talent. Tonight's show isn't light, no I am not Fallon. It was on my call when I dropped the ball, not John Madden's. It's my fault for the failures I've compiled. I was damaged as a child and ran to manage for miles, till I hit a wall and started to panic while in denial of the fact that my life had been anarchy for a while. Had to slow down, step back and stop with the lies. Went into hibernation and I cut off all of my ties. Throughout my isolation I would become hollow inside, while putting up a false bravado that would often disguise the truth. And the truth was that I wanted to die, but that doesn't matter now because I'm off of that vibe. I've been speaking in the past tense all of this time. I'm only telling you this now because I've swallowed my pride. This what you call it when you hit a wall and watch it crumble, only to find another wall that you gotta punch through. This what you call it when you break away from what you clung to, only to find another problem you're gonna succumb to. This what you call it when you hit a wall and watch it crumble, only to find another wall that you gotta punch through. This what you call it when you break away from what you clung to, only to find another problem you're gonna succumb to. Just let it breathe for a minute. Listen up. I was on the brink, I had exhausted my options. Felt like my next stop was a pine box or a cop, and talked to my doctor and he tossed to me a bottle of toxins. It was Ativan, he told me I feel calm if I popped it. Walked out his office, went home and watched as the clock ticked till it struck 5. Then I grabbed the bottle and topped it. I was honestly nauseous and I started vomiting off it. Swallowed one and flushed the rest like I'm not with this nonsense. I had a problem and I realized it's not gonna stop it. It's like being in a plane crash, locked in the cockpit. Cause even though the controls are there at your fingertips, you can't even distinguish it because you've fallen and lost grip. I watched the help I thought I'd found fade in an instant. I was all alone when it came to making a difference. I had to persevere and sacrifice playing the victim in order to find escape from the grave that I lived in. I wanna make it clear to those who care about me that I never told you this cause I was scared you would see. The person that you thought was strong tear at the seams, but I'm here now to trade my nightmares in for dreams. This what you call it when you hit a wall and watch it crumble, only to find another wall that you gotta punch through. This what you call it when you break away from what you clung to, only to find another problem you're gonna succumb to. This what you call it when you hit a wall and watch it crumble, only to find another wall that you gotta punch through. This what you call it when you break away from what you clung to, only to find another problem you're gonna succumb to. I overcome what I undergo. One could only dream of coming close to my fucking flows. Better plug your nose, cause you bout to get swept by the undertow. Here we fucking go. I'm ready and willing to steadily kill them. They got the sauce, well I'm ready to grill them. Bodies will drop, I'm already a villain. You ain't on the top, you hang in the lobby, now exit the building. Undertaker with your tombstone, go up in vapor like your jewel broke. Combustion chamber with the fuel full, troublemaker with his fuse blown. You rappers don't got any passion, all that you want's a reaction. You saw what's in fashion, copied it fast, hopped on the wagon and thought that you all could just cash in. Fuck all the distractions, I am determined to stay on the grind. I know my worth and I'm taking my time. I punched my ticket in late and now I have become tired of waiting in line. I'ma go get it, I'm taking what's mine, cutting off all the dead weight from my spine. I said to myself, you can fade out or shine, it's one or the other, now make up your mind. I don't really wanna be another motherfucker that they look at and say, what if? I was braced with a task, facing the facts till I made it out this great abyss. Now I see clear as the day, you won't steer me astray from the path that I lead on. I won't be another back for a motherfucker just to sit back and relax with his feet on. I've been looking for a beat just to beat on, like a dirty mattress I ain't really wanna sleep on. I'ma keep on bringing in the recon as soon as I locate the enemy, it's defeat drawn. Now it's back to working and attacking verses. Most rappers' accolades don't match their worth. I retract and search for another path when your actions earn consequence cause you lack concern. I have the urge to snap and enact a purge, raise some hell and leave only ash and dirt. I have to learn that isn't worth the gas I had to burn, so I just laugh as I pass the turn. Chelsea, KL, and Komatsu, it's been too long, you know that we got to hit up the mic like we did on the nights where we'd spit and we'd write about whatever we'd want. Few gave me the bond you did, but I'm not really trying to get sentimental with all this shit. To be honest with you, all this is to prove to you that I still got it. It's Watson, bitch. When I'm on this shit, I let the topic switch like you're watching the news. I'm too busy making progress, y'all stress over silly shit like comments and views. I promise you I'm not in the mood to be talking to incompetent dudes who have fallen into such lack of awareness with passion so barren and hollow all fruit. All I can do now is worry about me and tend to my own. Let it be known that never again will contempt and resentment control the depths of my soul beneath all my flesh and my bone. I'm heading on home now. I toppled the obstacles blocking me constant and tossed them aside like a snowplow. At this point I will not tone down. They always say take it slow. How? That really ain't something I know about. I got my golden crown, y'all should just slowly bow. Who is gonna overthrow me now? The king has returned, sealing the lid to your urn. I can indulge in the way that you live in. I'm scraping the wick until bridges are burnt. Shifting the gear while I drift and I swerve, turning new corners and hitting new curves. With only my fingers I dig through the dirt just to find me a place I can fit in this earth. Said I'm turning new corners and hitting new curves. With only my fingers I dig through the dirt just to find me a place I can fit in this earth. Yeah, this love is unrequited. I've been numb within the slumber of the silence. Tears coming from my eyelids. Your heart's a party from which I've been uninvited, yeah. This love is unrequited. This love is unrequited. This love is unrequited. The darkness has returned and I'm not one to fight it. Nowhere to run or hide it. Both my hands are cuffed and I can't cut the bindings, yeah. This love is unrequited. I've been numb within the slumber of the silence. This love is unrequited. This love is unrequited. And ugly it got. I don't know if you still love me or not. All that I know is I love you a lot, and that you were constantly stuck in my thoughts. You don't even know that I feel this way. I don't have faith, I don't kneel or pray. I swear you're heaven sent though you heal my pain, but you found someone better so I peeled away. I didn't even get to tell you how I felt, and I likely never will because you found him now. Back in the day you were devout and I bounced, so this is my karma. Without a doubt, fuck, I guess I deserve it. You should have never felt less than you were. Still your depth of concern is perpetually perfect, and I know that I will never be worth it. I'm not trying to play the victim, I swear. If you look in my heart, there's no innocence there. You gave me legs when I was crippled and impaired. When mentally I made you live in a chair. What's that say about me? I know what it says about you is you're the standard that's golden, the blueprint. Everyone else is where the soles on your shoes sit. What I'm trying to get through to you with is there is no one above you. You're as close as it comes to perfection, no question at all. There is no one among you who can live up to the way that you are. I look into your eyes and I'm gazing at stars. It's amazing every time that I fade in the dark. It's like you were there waiting to create a new spark. It's breaking my heart to know I couldn't be the one. I'm only 19, man, I shouldn't feel this numb. When I was young I said I wouldn't how to run from the way that I feel. Now look what I've become. I've become such a fucking mess. I've been slumped, depressed, and overcome with stress. There's nothing more and there's nothing less. I hit my bottom from the epidemic. That's a far drop, I'm not far off from my grave now. Make my heart stop when the beat drops and the drums hit. Take my body to the lake and dump it. Cleanse my veins from the hatred pumping. Send me to the gates to face the trumpets. I can hear the sounds of angels humming. Fuck, I think I saw your face, I'm jumping. Back down to earth I go, love's a roller coaster, I have vertigo. In this verse I've shown things so personal that I've probably gone and concerned my folks. I can't help it though, this is all I know. I'll wait for the day that you call my phone, just to let me know that I'm not alone. Until then I will just keep my coffin closed. Why the fuck am I still lying to you? What am I trying to prove? Every day I tell myself I don't love her. Shit, but I really do. Only she knows how to brighten my mood. She flipped the switch and she lit up the room. She said that she isn't trying to lose the friendship between us, and I said me too. She believes it, but I don't mean it. Only said that cause it's convenient. Feeling like my love's stuck on a ski lift, up in the air and I'm comfortably freezing. Been in the clutch of these demons too long. Been out of touch, what I reach for is flew off. Least I have you to feel right when I do wrong. You help me pay less a price like a coupon. This is my new song and I bet you already guessed. It's about you when I'm honestly vexed. I don't even know if I'm dropping this yet, but I'm desperate to get this off of my chest. I cannot even rest, all I want is the best for you, but I'm afraid all it causes is stress. I'm at a loss of my breath, I cannot get my message through. I'm not talking about text, but still I constantly check to see if you've hit me up. You got a man and I hope that he gives you what you deserve, cause earth isn't big enough for the two of our hearts to exist as one. So I suppose that it's best if I give it up, cause I cannot continue to build a front and act like you're someone I don't really love. I grab the whiskey and I fill my cup to the brim so it drips when I pick it up. I'ma sip enough to have me spill my guts till I get blacked out and my liver bust. It helps to forget what is and was. I'm a brand new man when it hits my blood. I could give my all but never give enough. I'm dead inside, so don't kill my buzz. I just keep on hanging on her every word, because it's unlike anything else that I've ever heard. And if it gets me burned, then fuck it, I don't even mind. It feels so damn good to be reckless. Will that change? We'll see in time. Until that is, I'll just continue and I'll take no caution. Is this a maze I'm lost in? Maybe I mistake these problems as me making progress, because I've been drained of options. Maybe what I view as vines and logs are just snakes and coffins. Are these illusions of love? Is this what it feels like abusing a drug? Cause this ain't the usual buzz that I get, and I feel I don't do this enough. I'm chasing a high, waving goodbye to the thoughts that told me to stop. Cause I'm probably foolish to do this, but there's only one way to know if I'm not. So I step on the gas, accelerate fast. To me being second is last, but I've been a loser, so I really have no issue, I can settle with that. Fuck going steady, I'm brash. I think I'm just about ready to crash. I put my heart on my sleeve, but what does it mean if I hit my head on the dash? If I end up dead from the crash, at least I chased something that I would die for. I haven't cried in a long time, it's overdue to wake up with my eyes sore. But you make me feel like a kid, whenever I see you it seems like a time warp. You were the THC, it's hard to tell which one makes me smile more. Who am I kidding? The answer is you, the only one who knows Xander, it's true. I talk like you're mine cause the man that's with you doesn't know what he has, I can't handle it, ooh. I'm getting carried away, starting to sound like a charity case. I stare at your face and it raises my blood pressure, I might just end up with varicose veins. I'm sounding desperate, disparaged, ashamed. All my regret is primarily based back in the past, so I stare at a case of whiskey and drink it all bare with no chase. I think I need therapy, space and a whole lot of clarity. Craving your love, what you got is a rarity. Maybe I'm selfish to want you to share with me, but all that I really offer sincerity. There is the truth, I'm sorry I had to get drunk just to say this shit. Give it a couple of days, I hope you don't feel uncomfortable playing this. That's the last thing that I want for you, I just can't help how I feel when the thought of you pops in my head. All that I want is to give you my all and do everything all for you, so if you call me I'll come. If your back's against the wall then I'll punch the bricks until they fall into dust. If you struggle to walk, I'll be the crutch. that holds you up. Sometimes it feels no one's close as us, which is funny cause I feel we're not close enough. I guess I'm greedy when it comes to my hope for love. It's more than lust that keeps me attracted. So each of these tracks are a reenactment of the thoughts that seem to repeat the pattern of surrounding my world like the rings of Saturn. I just wanna lie with you in satin sheets and affably listen to your laughter reach every corner of the room as it travels deep. But I'll show my gallantry absently, cause I don't wanna cause any conflict in your relationship. I promise I will not give in to temptation. I'll listen to my conscience even though my heart says all of it's nonsense. I'll listen to my conscience even though my heart says all of it's nonsense. Lately I've been having bad dreams. I don't know if you could even call what I have sleep. The past creeps up fast and retracts me back deep into the void where I was last seen. Is the grass really greener on the other side? Or is that just another lie? I've been in my thoughts to confront what is stuck inside, but it runs and hides. Here comes the time I really lose my fucking mind. The summertime doesn't shine quite the same now. All that's hung and by from my mind is a rain cloud. I face doubt every day, I am drained now. I can't find a way out, I have no escape route. I drive a spade down deep in the dirt, but there's November when it's freezing the earth. Although I never find it when I fiendishly search, I still hope there's some relief for this hurt, yeah. Cause I'm losing my mind again. I've been drinking right, I don't smoke but I get high again. I do this time and time again. I need to remind my friends that I'm still alive and never meant to wave goodbye to them. I do this time and time again. I'm losing my mind again. I've been drinking right, I don't smoke but I get high again. I do this time and time again. I need to remind my friends that I'm still alive and never meant to wave goodbye to them. I do this time and time again. I do this time and time again. I do this time and time again. I'm losing my mind again. I've been drinking right, I don't smoke but I get high again. I do this time and time again. I need to remind my friends that I'm still alive and never meant to wave goodbye to them. I do this time and time again.
I'd gone on so long that I'd never find someone to help me, that there was something wrong with my mind that no one understood and no one could do anything about. I had this hopelessness that I'd always be this way.
Went to sleep with my dreams, I woke up in a nightmare. I can't live with the devil cause I know he doesn't fight fair. All this darkness in my mind can't seem to find a harness any light there. I went to sleep with my dreams, when I woke up I was in a nightmare.
I fade to nothing in the black pitch. Any effort made his last ditch. I thought the light would ever last it. All it took was for life to come mask it. Now it's half lit and it's fading fast. This lifestyle isn't made to last. I try my best to keep the flame intact. All hope is shattered like a pane of glass. I'm breaking bad like I'm Jesse Pinkman. All these problems really left me sinking. I sip this liquor and I let it sink in until I forget what the hell I'm thinking. The hell you drinking? That whiskey straight. I love the bitter taste. It reminds me how life is now that I'm lifeless.
Went to sleep with my dreams, I woke up in a nightmare. I can't live with the devil cause I know he doesn't fight fair. All this darkness in my mind can't seem to find a harness any light there. I went to sleep with my dreams, when I woke up I was in a nightmare.
Seems as though I've become addicted to the dark dark after the sun has drifted. It clouds my thoughts with a tunnel vision that makes it impossible to cut the distance between myself and all that I yearn for. The men on my shoulders are caught in the turf where the devil say,
all that we want is to earn your trust. We promise we will not let you burn me.
The angels say, do not fall for that old trap. You've been down that road, you should already know that. All that I want is my heart and my soul back, so I can get started on carving my own path.
But it's easier to take the one I presented you, even if you already know where it's headed to.
You better wake up and realize what is left to do. You better than doing whatever the devil said to do.
Went to sleep with my dreams, I woke up in a nightmare. I can't live with the devil, cause I know he doesn't fight fair. All this darkness in my mind can't seem to find a harness any light. I went to sleep with my dreams, when I woke up I was in a nightmare.
Soul searching's the most work when there's no purpose, cause I don't see any crowd behind this closed curtain. Starting to feel like a clown confined to my own circus. Life is updated, still I'm stuck in the old version. What I mean is I'm still chasing the past, can't erase the mistakes I've made. No escaping the fact that I gave all I had. My energy, they drained me of that. Now I feel I gotta cover up my face with a mask, parade along with this charade while I'm faking these laughs so nobody can really see all this pain that I have, yeah. These bags under my eyes carry a burden. It's to the point of breaking me down and wearing my nerves thin. I tunneled underground and I've been scared to resurface, cause the reflection in the mirror is still the scariest person. Used to be very determined, now I'm hesitant to make a move. Hesitant to lace these shoes, walk a mile and pay these dues. I'm trying to pave my route while pondering which way to choose, cause honestly that's something I don't think I got the strength to do. I sang the blues long enough, I need a change of tune, but faith is hard to keep when everyone puts too much faith in you. It may be true that I've been lost in the shuffle. Nobody seems to notice how I constantly struggle, trying to be that rose that rises while the concrete will crumble. But honestly I feel like I'm forever caught in this rubble. Now I'm walking this tunnel, it's so dark and it's cold, with no light and end in sight, no sparkle of gold. They say to play the hand you dealt, but these cards that I hold make me feel I'm better off to just discard them and fold. Not a jack of all trades, I'm no ace and no king, got no diamond studded heart, just a spade for the grave that I dig. Just a spade for the grave that I dig.
I'm gonna search for my soul. Search for my soul. I'm gonna search for my soul. Search for my soul.
Lately I've been feeling like I need to close the gap between the people I pushed away and the broken packs. I've been allowing these thoughts that race to overlap, to the point I look like someone else in every photo snap. They don't see it, but I see it, can't oppose the fact that I've been looking through the holes of the cage like a goalie's mask. Should I respond to every qualm? I simply don't react, cause I'm a ticking bomb when I overthink the explosion's vast. Lately I've been so detached, now my soul's a massive hole. I don't have control over the hope dispatch. Now I get nervous thinking about my social acts. I got a rope that's wrapped around me with demons that pull it back. Every time I saw a glint of faith, they chose the path of hopelessness. Whenever thrown to it, they would joke and laugh. The embers that I remember have turned to smoke and ash. Knew I was in for a bumpy flight, didn't know I'd crash.
I'm gonna search for my soul. Search for my soul. I'm gonna search for my soul. Search for my soul.
Am I coming or going? Fucked if I know. Trying to decide if I'm someone or no one. Am I up or below? Am I the one that is pulling the strings, or a puppet controlled? Should I put myself out in the open, or suffer enclosed? All of you know I've been socially distant, even way back before COVID existed. Emotionally cold, frozen and frigid, throw out my soul and I won't even miss it. Nobody listens, so why would I pry? Hope it's been missing, so why would I try? I cope with the whiskey, so why would I cry? I'd say that I'm fine, but too tired to lie. The fire inside me reduced to a spark. I've gotten used to the dark. This is a road only few would embark, so I could care less for the stupid remarks when it regards what it is I should do. This isn't anything you can put through. Never would I even listen to you, especially cause you never been in my shoes. So I lace them up and I walk with a fading strut. They say you can't change up your gait, but what if the pride of my stride has been taken from my possession and left to decay and dust? Every time that I try to reclaim it from my demons, they clog up my space. I can knock it away, they hop in my face and annoy me like razor bumps. Gave enough of my mind to the jaws of defeats, and idly by as my conscience depletes. Time to rewind and hit pause on the beat, cause my only options are fall or retreat. So I just hop to my feet and continue to march to the beat of my own drum. I've treaded the deep end for years now, so both of my legs they're so numb. I sat on my hands doing nothing so long, I lost the feeling in both thumbs. I've been stranded at sea trying to manage to see the day that a boat comes to give me a life raft. I'm desperate and I cannot fight that. I cut the weight off of my back, but I don't know where my knife's at. I'm on the edge and I might snap. Between me and the light is a wide gap. This my greatest fight, and what I lack is a life jacket I can lie back in, so I cannot float with the current. I don't have a servant devoting a service to make sure I don't have to shoulder these burdens alone and view life as a woeful deterrence. I'm closing the curtain, the credits can roll. I can't afford the debt of the toll. I'm in this hell that the heavens forebode of the devil, though this is a splendid abode. I'm feeling like I will never get home. I seek resplendence, instead I get bones. I guess that I am forever alone, stuck with these sins for which I will never atone. The record is broke, it keeps on playing the same song. Where if the day's gone? I look at my face to make sure the pain's drawn over it all. The mask can conceal however it is that I actually feel. Until the day that my casket's revealed, I'll probably never be happy for real. I got the talent but lack the appeal for the masses. When I rap I hope they're feeling my passion, but I'm afraid to take that leap into action in case I get behind the wheel and crash it and leave a pile of steel in the ashes. I better make sure my seatbelt is fastened before I go, leaving it all behind. I cannot fall in line. They look at me like I lost my mind, and to be honest with you, they're probably right. I cannot rest, I cannot unwind. I can't get to sleep at all at night. Still, I will stand tall and fight and throw every punch with all my might. Cause in the evenings I toss and turn where my demons lie, while they make bets among each other like, will he survive? You can see it in the bags that hang beneath my eyes. It's hard to keep the dream alive when you're sleep deprived.
Open wounds control the room, so I'm trying to bleed out on this page I'm writing on. I said I overcome but spoke too soon, cause lately all my ambition and all my drive is gone. Been attempting to fill a book with these verses now, but it isn't working out how I wanted it to. Now every time I walk in a room I can see people wanna talk, but I'm not in the mood. What's wrong? I'm just tired, I'm not sleeping that well. Shit, I tried to take a leap and I fell. Everybody seems to think that I'm in need of some help, and that I should speak out. Well, speak for yourself. I should probably stop floating and go against the brook, but just the mere thought of it really makes me shook. It's like when you're trying your best to face the books, but someone keeps pointing like, ha ha, I made you look. I'm just trying to take a step back, so I can figure out where my head's at. 18 bars deep already thinking about the next track. Man, I really need to dead that, yeah. I need to start living for now. Been in the clouds while my thoughts race. I've been in a dark place, stuck in a locked cage, dangling above murky waters of shark bait. Damn, I should find a different approach to this, although I'm already different than most who spit. I had to learn when there's a peg and a hole in it doesn't go in, that's cause it isn't supposed to fit. But still a part of me says that I need to conform and be a part of these trends. These conflicting thoughts have been carved in my head, but if I really did that then my art would be dead, and all I really have now is artistry left. So I'm not trying to die another artist bereft of the fact that he didn't stay true to himself, and that he doesn't even know who he is now, yeah. So fuck these heartless merchants, I am not for purchase. Every bargain's worthless, I am not concerned with catering to another's needs like bottle service. I don't bow to anybody, there's no God I worship, but maybe I need faith. Maybe I should fall to the floor and pray till my knees ache. Maybe then I won't feel like an empty keychain, and I can open doors and claim peace as a keepsake. I should find a girl and build a life, get a job, finish school, stop with all the killing time. I should get up on my feet with all my will and fight, and write the type of lyrics that send chills through spines. Open wounds control the room. leave DNA all over this beat. I look at my goals with a focal zoom, but then I fuck it up and my focus depletes. It's ironic how I'm shallow and stuck in the deep end. Misfortune's keeping me bound to it like fucking adhesive. I know I used those lines before, but fuck it, I mean it. I've been too busy overthinking and underachieving. I run from these demons, second thought let me scratch that. I use that analogy too often and that's facts. And it's probably off-putting like rotten snack packs. Off-putting snack packs, yeah that's whack. Do you see how my mind wanders? I've been staring at the screen writing until my eyes water. I think about improvement, then I'm just like, why bother? Cause every time I try to fly, I'm met with fly swatters. My father said angered eyes can make you blind. Be patient, take your time. If you make mistakes, that's fine. I'm trying to break these vines and leave all these snakes behind, but I get my ankles tangled and fall on my face each time. I should strategize and find a better way, instead of acting blind and being led astray. Cause with every path I find and every step I take, it's almost a circle I'm walking in like the letter A. That's lowercase and I can't seem to capitalize on any opportunity passing me by. I wanna reunite with that passion inside and bring it back outside like a class when it's time to go for recess, but I'd rather hear quarters adjourned. My heart is poured in each verse, these are more than just words. I can't bear comparisons of fortune and worth. It's like Goldilocks trying to decide which porridge is worse. Art is subjective, that's all I'm really trying to say. And I've been subjected to denial and hate for the poems I write and the rhymes that I say, but I'll raise the bar and leave them behind like I relay. I am afraid I can't maintain a steady pace though. I've been blessed with these skills, for that I'm plenty grateful. Still I look outside and see the weather's gray, so I just wallow and hide and let my web of pain grow. If my guardian angel looked down, the head would hang low, and it wouldn't be because they have a heavy halo. I've been feeling like I'm trapped inside the cave of Plato. I've been wandering these roads trying to find my way home. For too long I've laid low, too long I've kept my drapes closed. For too long I've stood and whined like I step on grapes, so I'ma go and seek discomfort just so I can take notes on how to be a brave soul. I will not remain ghost. Open wounds control the room, so I'm trying to replace all my skin with scar tissue. I've been stuck with a sense of imposing doom. Anxiety can make you feel like a car hit you, so as the beat fades, just let me cap it off. You need to practice creating happy thoughts, get it how you live. It's the law of attraction. All you need to remember is before you run, you have to walk. And before you walk, you have to crawl. That is all.